when these emotions come and go. We agree or not? Thoughts come and go. We agree or not? Even different feelings and modes of personality come and go, isn't it? Who watched them come and go? Who watched them come and go? Something must be here that say, it is gone. It is coming, it is here, it is gone. Has there ever been anything that has come and stayed? Throughout all your life until now, has there been any emotion, any thought, even identity, even personal identity? That keeps changing and is witness to change. So if it changes, what it was before is gone, replaced by a new version, and that goes, and a new version. It's a traffic watched from somewhere. Now, listen to this. A great saint, known in the Christian world as Saint Francis of Assisi, he said something. He said, what you are looking for in terms of truth, he's talking about truth actually, or yourself, same thing, or God, same thing, the truth. What you are looking for is already the place you are looking from. I'm going to explain what it means. What you are looking for is already in the place behind where even the start of the looking come from. It's worth saying again, okay? What you are searching for as truth, as your true self, we think you can go out to find it. But what you are searching for is already there before even the search begins, and is there when the search comes. I'm looking for myself. It is watched inside this truth. Don't just let your mind hear this. Really hear it as though you are searching with the compass to find where the treasure is. You're looking, where is exactly somewhere here, where we must dig. Then it's saying, wherever you start to dig for the treasure is already here before you pick up your shovel, before you even think, I have to find the treasure is there before even the idea, I must find the treasure. The treasure is the consciousness that is aware of the idea of somebody searching to find it. Is that too complex? It is a paradox. That if you solve this, you will dissolve that. If we solve this, which means you catch it. You did not make something. You simply feel you have solved what was appearing as a riddle. I want to wake up. I want to find myself. So even the one who is saying, I want to be free, the freedom, and even the one who is free is already there as freedom before the idea appeared and the identity appeared to say, I want to be free, is watched from where? Please locate. Don't leave here with a thought of what I say. Be in the place. Let's take a moment to do it. Look. So, I want to be free. Immediately, we assume that we are this one, or he is that one. This guy wants to be free. Let's wait and see if he gets it. But it is also you, same. Because he's not searching for political freedom, relationship freedom. He's searching for himself. Where is your self? Your true self. You may regard it as your higher self. Is there a separation between your lower self, which means the idea that you have at the moment, I am the lower self, the seeker, trying to find my higher self. So already there is a kind of distance. Which direction must I go? And St. Francis say, tell them what I said. What you are looking for, which you say is yourself or truth, is not going to be out there at the other side where the eyes are. That it is already in the place behind where the idea of a someone who is searching for the truth is arising in front, and the truth is here. But truth is not an object, it's not a person sitting behind hiding. Who will grasp, you see? We are so one as the self that God had to create the most amazing illusion and then cause you to believe it, which then it becomes delusion, that all the while it is your inmost. I say inmost means the most true in you, in ourself, is missed because we have inherited or have been conditioned or cultured to believe we are our body and a person living inside it. We really think we are the body with holy presence being inside it. And rarer still, we are the body in which the imperishable is dwelling inside and outside. Where is the location of that which is able to perceive outside and inside simultaneously? Where is it located? And is it apart from you? Because if you know the answer, then it must be you. Still, but I want to be free. It's still strong, you see. Which means, I don't believe you. I don't accept. Your words are too simple, and my shackles are too heavy. What it means is something, in fact, there's a saying in the Christian world, no? That the greatest illusion created by Maya or the devil is to convince you he doesn't exist. This belief that I want to be free means that my emotions are very strong. When personal identity comes, it's very strong. But I say, but it came. So if it came, you were already here before it came. Then when it comes, it's as though we get hypnotized and we start to feel, oh, but it is me. Quick. And thereafter, everything can become easy because you have accepted that this is so. When identity comes, this is me. I don't like this, I don't want this, I don't. And this voice, it is almost no gap for you, appears to be, no gap for you to say, but I can observe that. So even that is an illusion, that there's no gap that you can even see this. We follow? Yeah. So when the emotion, identity comes up, it feels like it's one with your I. The I sense, remember, denotes consciousness. I, consciousness, am. I am. Okay? The personhood idea also can adopt the feeling I, but it is a lower mode of I. It is the I which is shaped by the belief, I am this body, I am my thoughts, I am my conditioning, I am my race, I am my gender, all of these things. So it's going to be a much more turbulent state. You with this or not? Yes. So I'm with you on this point. You must understand, this is not a battle you will fight with swords and bullets. You will fight this battle with understanding, with clarity, with recognition. This is how you transcend these forces. Not by determined, I am going to. I promise you from today, I will never think again. Really? Can you do it that? Suppose you are a snorer, and today is your wife's birthday. You say, darling, I promise you today, as your birthday, I won't snore tonight. Can you do it? So these things are going to keep coming. They're coming. Can you stop them by force, by determination? Determination has a power, but by itself, while we are still under the influence of the psychological identity, it's not enough. You see, what I'm showing you is that identity comes and it troubles you. At one time it did not trouble you, but you have grown. You have become more mature in your seeing. You have come to the place of witnessing. So you can witness, and when you witness without becoming involved in what you're witnessing, some space is there. And that space allows you to abide in your peace and in your joy, free from the molestations of the psychological mind. I want to be free means I am presently bound. And you believe this. And we believe it so strongly and for so long as a habit that we have believed it into existence as our experience. What is the remedy? To disbelieve it? I say, no, not to disbelieve, but to observe. The thought come, the feeling come with some intensity. This is me, I don't like this, and I. And when you are involved, it is as though it eclipses or shuts down your power to observe with detachment. You are already in, you have logged in. And so when you log into the scenarios of your mind, you become blind to what is. This is not true for him only, it's true for all. So don't think I'm talking to him only. For all of us, it's like that. So I point again. The feeling or the identity flares up inside, and somehow you start to experience anger and frustration and so on. This feeling, I want to be free, it was not there previously when you were strongly identified with personhood. It was not there. So this feeling, I want to be free, is a higher feeling. It is more a sattvic feeling inside the identified state. Something is growing. It's saying, I want to be free from the influence and the hypnosis of personhood. But now we're going a stage further, or deeper, or truer, or clearer. When I say to you, are you able to see that that is also something arising in you? And it's difficult. Why? Because we are used to identifying as the person. It's like a reflex. And you know how strong it is? Rarely does a human being question it. Rarely in the human kingdom does a human being question himself. Is this really what I am? It is the universal currency. Everyone accepts it. People will have doubts about other things, but not about this. But for one who will transcend, and I want to put it to you that the highest opportunity of the human experience is to transcend the influence of the psychological self and to return to your ultimate state, which is not somewhere else. It's always right where you are. That's not to say, oh, everyone must. No, it's an invitation. It's a reminding. Thereafter, we will see how your dynamic identity behave. Whether you take to this, whether you can relate to what is being shared here and use this to confirm your true place, that the freedom is already what I am, not where I'm going to. It's already what I am, masked or eclipsed by a fascination I have had with a projection or a conditioning that I am my body and my mind state. Am I moving too fast? Huh? So, I'm spreading the butter very, very wide. Now I'm asking, this feeling, I want to be free. In a little while, it will subside. And you'll be going, yes, can I have one chapati with something. Hey, you want to be free? Yeah, well, later, man. Chapati, and can I have 2 papadums and some, aloo gobi or something. Okay? Why I say this? Because our thoughts, our sentiments, even the highest ones, they seem to change. There will come a time for many people when the urge inside is so burning, it will not let you forget it, actually. And that would be your good fortune. There are some people, the urge becomes so strong for freedom that even though at another point you will wake up that was also in my dream, but still you must pass through that stage also. I must be free. Why? Because we are molested by our psychological identity, our desires and attachments, by our lower expressions, vices and passions. They are molesting you now. You want to be free from them. So let's finish now. Having said all these things, the feeling I want to be free, are you capable of seeing that that is a feeling arising in you? You may say, yes, it comes all the time. It's my number one thought. It's my number one feeling. It goes, but it comes back. It's number one. It's number one. Every day it's number one. And so that feeling, I have to be free. I say, how are you bound? You say, by memory and identity and so on. They go with that feeling. That capacity to be aware of the feeling of being unfree is observed. That which is observing it is that unfree. The space in which, if you follow my pointing, is in the space from which you are observing. As I said before, the feeling I am bound, I want to be free is so strong that it's almost we want equally as strong a medication. People say, oh, could you give me the chop? Could you do? I said, no, I have easier way than that. Just look, observe. And sometimes the mind say, no, I need something stronger than that. What can be stronger than your power to observe with detachment? Try it and see. You will observe that feeling, it's a feeling and not a fact. If it is a fact, it would not go away. It appear, it disappear. Can you confirm? The feeling, you may say, yes, the other states, that memory, I can see it come and go. I can see feelings, they come and go. But this feeling of being bound doesn't come and go. Yeah, it come and go. Maybe not at not the same speed as the other ones, because this is much more entrenched. This is at the root of our delusion. It's not going to come out so quick. I'm saying it doesn't have to come out. It just has to be seen. And when an illusion is seen, it loses its power. That's called removing the ignorance. Not killing. Why not killing? Because the thing you're trying to kill does not really exist. It exists only as a belief. Is it too difficult to hear what I'm speaking? Can you relate to it? Of course you can relate to it. You can relate to it especially if it matters to you and it has that potency. What is the potency? It can only be potent if you take it to be a question of life and death, actually. Not merely physical life and death, spiritual life and death. That the understanding of this reveals your freedom, that I'm already free. I've been free all along, believing I am unfree. Knocking at the door, help, let me in, please let me in, let me in. The door opens, oh, I'm already in. I'm inside my own house, knocking, let me in. The door opened, I'm already in. But it is not enough as a thought. Your mind will even make it into a spiritual entertainment. That was fun, got it. But still, you're outside your own door. How can it be that this is true? You see, it can diminish in two ways. One is you've understood, you've looked and you see, yeah, it was just a thought, now it's gone. Of course it's a thought, because if it was real, it would still be here. And now it's gone, I feel free. So you were free. Then a thought you're not free came, and then you're not free. And then it goes, and thank you, it's free. Whether you came to this understanding by your own introspection, your own looking, or that you left it, it goes anyway. What then is the difference why I'm asking you to look for yourself? Because if it goes anyway, it's going to come back anyway, isn't it? It's been traffic going and coming. But if you look and you can be clear that, wait a second, whether it come today, yesterday, or next week, it's the same, it's not true, then you're done with it, actually. And not out of determination, but out of understanding, you see. But it's not, it's only, its power was only because I believed it so much, or I believed in the one who is unfree so much, that these thoughts could keep on molesting me? Who will take this advice today?